Hello, welcome to this video. I will explain how to solve file path traversal sequences stripped with superfluous URL decode. To access the lab, click on this button. So if we go to challenge description, this lab contains a path traversal vulnerability in the display of product images. The application blocks input containing path traversal sequence. It then performs a URL decode of the input before using it. To solve the lab, retrieve the content of the etc passwd file. So we'll wait for challenge to load. And this challenge is related to practitioner level. So I'll just reload the page. So basically to solve this challenge, we need to use product images. So let's go to challenge page. So I have launched this challenge in the PortSwigger built-in browser so that I can capture request. So let's open any image. So before opening image, just enable images option so that we can capture request related to image file. Now let's go to challenge page, right click and open any image. So we can notice the capture request, then this particular request to repeater or furthermore replication. Let's click on the send button to generate the response. So if we go to challenge description, we need to access content of etc passwd. So let's copy this and provide in the file name parameter value and click on send button. So we are getting no such file. So in the image folder, there is no file called passwd. Next, we can try traversal sequence. However, in the challenge description, it is already mentioned like it will not work. So if we notice, the application blocks input containing path traversal sequence. So if we click on the send button, it will not give us the content of passwd file. Now, if we notice, it will perform URL decoding before using the input. So we can perform URL encoding in the given input. So select the provided data and go to convert selection. So we will do URL encoding for all character and click on send button. So still we are getting no such file. And in the challenge description, there is mentioned the URL decode. So we can try one more encoding. So let's select that payload again, right click and convert selection, URL, encode all character. So this is the challenge page. Currently it is not solved. Now if we go to PortSwigger, so this is basically double encoded format. If we click on send button, we can notice etc passwd file content disclosed in the response. And if we go to challenge page and reload the page, it will be solved. So basically, in the application, there are validations like traversal sequence is not allowed. And if we provide the payload with one encoding, it will not be allowed. However, if we are trying double URL encoded format, it will be accepted. So how it is working basically, we can just see the given value. So this is double URL encoded format. So click on decode as URL and again click on decode as URL. So basically, when we are providing this particular value, like single URL encoded value, there is a functionality in the application side, like it will perform URL decoding. And the moment application will perform URL decoding, it will notice this value. So this is non-value for the path traversal attack. So there are validation, like the moment this kind of value will come, it will not be allowed and it will not execute basically. But the moment we are providing double URL encoded format, so first application will decode this one, and after one round of decoding, this will be the value, and application will execute this value, and in at the end this will basically to get the content of etc passwd. That is why we are able to retrieve the content of passwd file. So challenge solved successfully. Thank you.